Hey folks, how's everybody doing? As you can see, we've made it to camp. We're gonna post up right here. We've been doing a little exploring today, and I think Wildwood Wildlife Management Area is where we're gonna end up today for our camp. I wanted something that was free, low stress, and no people. The main thing we're dealing with today is wind. It is a front coming through, and it's supposed to be really, really windy this afternoon and this evening. I think we are going to be able to have a fire though. I did bring the solo stove and we kind of have our own little spot here. I did bring a special guest. I don't know if you saw her in the window, but we got Navy along. And that's going to be awesome. I'm excited for that. Right now we got a guy behind me. He's walking around looking for a good fishing hole. But we're just going to do our usual and get some camp set up. Kind of cool. I wanted something that was free on this one, and I wanted to stay in Nebraska. And I think we have accomplished both those goals. I always do appreciate, wow, man. There are a bazillion robins out here today. You can tell the weather's getting ready to change. I always do appreciate being near a body of water. There's, 4 or 5 different options here at Wildwood. This was kind of the best one that put us as close to the water as possible. Just gonna help with some photography in a little bit. And we have been, in all honesty, Navy and I have poked around a little bit. Some good trails to explore. And I think we can pull a good one out of this. Sit back, relax, grab your favorite beverage. Not alcoholic, it's not allowed here. And we'll enjoy this trip. And I always forget to do this on the intro, but my name's Dave. Welcome to Van Camp 402. I am a retired Omaha firefighter and just really enjoy getting out camping. I did purchase this van after I retired and built it myself. And it's just been an absolute blast exploring the Midwest, being able to sleep comfortably and camp comfortably in my van. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna get into this. What's up? What are you doing? It was wigging her out that I was out here talking. Oh, of course. She had to spill her water. Why are you spilling your water, man? Just get a drink. God dang it, look at that. We're gonna be too upset about a little spilled water? No. We do have, and like I said, there's a front coming through. We have a ton of geese moving, and I don't know if you can hear these robins, but it is a massive flock of robins in here right now. Let's get some camp set up. It's kind of weird. This is one of those trips, one of those days. It's cloudy, it's overcast. It's not too bad temperature wise, and from what I'm noticing, I don't think the temperature is going to change a whole lot, which is kind of weird for tonight. It's only supposed to drop down to like 49 or 48, and right now in the van, I got 63 degrees. Very, very comfortable. And it's one of those days where like kind of hanging in the van's actually kind of nice. It's spring, there's a little chill in the air, and with the wind, it's just nice being able to hang out in here. For right now, we're gonna do just a quick little walk. I wanna take you folks over. We're gonna go, that guy's gone now. We're gonna go over, and I'm doing a stinkleberry farmer. Look at this. That's Stinkleberry's main jam, is he tries not to be on camera. But we're gonna walk over here and check this little area out. But I think for right now, we're gonna take a trash bag and I'm gonna show you folks. I'm gonna pick up as much as I can over here. I actually need probably 9 of these to make a dent. The trash and the litter here is really bad. And hopefully it's just because of winter and people haven't been out much and it's been windy, but the trash situation is absolutely kind of horrible. I'll show you when we get over here. But right now, we're gonna keep it positive, and we're gonna keep it positive. We're gonna pick it up. We'll make this place better. We'll leave it better than we found it. Right now, let's walk over and just check out this little point in the lake. not too bad of a spot. Kind of secluded back in here. So one of my goals today, this was a personal goal. I wasn't going to share it with the channel, but I was trying not to talk to anybody today. That was one of my main goals for myself. I just don't like talking to people sometimes, you know. That's why I get out here. But the guy that was fishing, I asked him, he came right up. He's like, hey, how do you like your van? You know, and I got to talk to the guy. But I said, hey, how is it for camping out here? Is it pretty quiet? And he goes, you know, for the day that you're here, yeah, should be pretty good. And then he said, what it is a great fishing lake. So if you are into fishing and that's your jam and you like to camp and fish, Wildwood Wildlife Management Area might be a place for you. He said it's a really solid fishing lake. So I have seen on the other side of the lake, there's a couple other people over there that have a couple lines in. We're just gonna enjoy it for the camp. But right now we're gonna have to go, let's go do a round of trash. Not very exciting, but let's get it done. Need to train my dog to do this. This is one of those that, I mean, you can just tell, folks. It's like somebody bought a freaking 6-pack of waters. Worst comes to worst, put it in that dumpster over there, even if they don't pick it up. My God, I have a really hard, solid rule that I live by. Don't poop in your own nest. And I kind of feel like these campgrounds are our nest. My gosh, you can't fix stupid. I don't know if you can tell, I'm still dealing with that respiratory crap. I do feel better today. We got some more, actually got quite a bit of trash here. I'm gonna work on this a little bit. We got this bag almost full. I think this could be a full-time endeavor. I'm gonna do my best to get this area picked up, and we'll check back in a minute. It's just funny to me. This is like legitimately, it's one of their signs, like for directions for here and what you need to do. God dang. Honestly, some days I dealt with the general public in my job. That's one of the reasons I enjoy camping. I don't have to deal with the general public in my camping. And then it's just stuff like this. You're just like, yep, these are the idiots. Man. So I'm gonna, they are not doing trash pickup. So I'm gonna set this by the side of the van here, and we'll haul it out in the morning. Folks, we're just sitting here hanging out, and I forgot to mention dinner. Holy cow, am I excited about dinner. So my brother-in-law and sister-in-law, John and Heather, you've met them on the channel. They've appeared in several videos. They're all right people. They're okay. I don't know. They're some of my most favorite people on the planet. Oh man, they're good people. They dabble in some farming. They are Southwest Iowa strong. They have pigs that they raise and such. And they have provided dinner tonight. I honestly, I'm stoked. I'm excited. I want to try this. The only thing is, I do need your help with something, and I'm not exactly sure what should go along with this dinner. And as we get closer, I want to build some suspense. If you can't tell, I don't want to divulge just yet what we're doing, but I am excited for it. It's going to involve cast iron, and it is a meat product with some south of the border seasonings. Man, I'm ready. We're gonna have to wait just a little bit though. Right now, I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna spin the camera around. You get a live look in on camp right now. Ready? I am hanging in this parking lot, watching the wind go by. I'll take it. That guy has left and couldn't have been nicer. He said that the reason he's looking at a van, he loves to camp, but he also has a boat and he loves to fish. He said, I've tried it before with pulling a camper and the boat, and he goes, man, it just ends up being too much. He goes, if I have a van, sleep in the van, I can pull the boat, which is exactly what I do. This is what we're gonna do for a few minutes, and that's okay. I've been sitting here for about an hour. Navy's been asleep. She just needed to rest a second. God dang, usually, man, I am out hiking, I'm doing stuff, taking pictures, moving and grooving, right? This is my day. So I'm still must not be 100%. Right now we're gonna load up. This combo, I've been a photographer a long time. Nikon Z6 II, I would like, anybody wanna hook me up? I would like a Nikon Z6 III. Nikon Z6 II with a 35-1.4. Absolutely loving this combination. And I also love, this is another Nikon Z6 II. I have the 180-600, and it's not the fastest lens in the world. If you understand lenses, it's a 6.3 at 600, which is the aperture value. So it's not the fastest, but man, cameras have gotten so much better with their higher ISO. This is a pretty solid performer. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna go for a little photo walk. And hopefully I'm able to drop in some pictures of some geese. Maybe a bridge. A couple pictures of Navy. That's the plan. One thing I am gonna do that I normally don't when I'm in a camper situation. Oh, we got, you hear that? We got the United States Air Force, and I believe this is rivet joint. They're doing banks right out here, right by the van. What I was gonna say, normally I don't lock up the van, but I'm gonna lock the van up today. And actually I'm gonna grab like my generator and all that type of stuff. But the next thing I'm gonna do is take a picture of this airplane. I did bring, let me readjust you folks. I did bring my generator. And if we need it tonight, oh my gosh, that's heavy by myself. If we need it tonight, we're gonna use it. If I need to charge up some stuff to keep my refrigerator running all night, those types of things, oh, we got it. I could not be more impressed with that generator. That thing is quiet, works great, powers everything in the van. It's a cool size. It's basically a Honda knockoff. Don't tell anybody where I keep my keys, okay? Don't tell anybody where I keep my keys. They're right there. All right, let's go for a photo walk. What do you think? Huh? Did you see the plane? Did you see him? Okay, let's go. She's stoked. She is so stoked to be in camp. Folks, I'm gonna put the video camera away for a little bit. You can hear the wind. Oh, man, I probably should have grabbed a stocking cap. I'm gonna do some pictures. Leaning a little towards black and white. We'll check back in a little bit. Wow, this is actually a really solid trail. Always a big fan of a little crushed limestone. You just hop across that bridge. They do have a couple of hike-in campsites, tent campsites, and they're not very far. We will get out for a backcountry camp this year. That's my goal. One goal for this year. But this trail's really cool. Look at this. Looks like this one just runs out to a peninsula here for fishing. Nice little lake. I always appreciate places. I'm big on feel, folks. You should be big on feel. When you're out camping, how's the place feel? Holy cow, there's a bunch of bugs. Like a swarm. We're supposed to get a blizzard tomorrow. Go with your gut, go with your feel on a place. I drove around here quite a bit today to find a spot. I was like, okay, I like this here. I can camp here. Wow, these geese are coming in. Wow, there's a big chunk of them out here on the water. I'm gonna get the, oh, here we go. I'm gonna get the big lens out. What do you think of that? Bam! And take some pictures. We'll check back in later. Holy cow, has the migration started? Those birds are going nuts. Folks, and I apologize. Somehow in here I've gotten a bloody nose. Kind of a mess right now. Trying to get back to the van where I can wash my hands. Hopefully my face isn't a mess. I can't see it in the camera. Going back across this bridge. We've had a good walk. Navy's having a blast. She had one of those little, don't you love it when your dog has one of those spaz freak out moments where like, greatest day ever, Dad, rah! She just started like bouncing everywhere. It was really cool. We are working our way back. Oh, you know what we're gonna do on our way back? There is a pit toilet right here. All honesty, I peeked. I am gonna take you along. I've already got my rating, but I do not want to divulge that until we're all together in said pit toilet. That's how much I appreciate you guys. Oh man. Hey, let's go look at toilets together. All right, that's our next stop. So, no, you stay out. So not too bad, honestly, not horrible. For the amount of trash, I thought that thing was gonna be destroyed. I really did. For how it's, I hate to bag on places. It's a little rough out here, a little rough around the edges. Kind of springtime, everything's still brown, muddy, and there's some people that just do not take care of this park. We're very close to Lincoln, Nebraska, and not too far from Omaha, but then also there's quite a few like smaller towns around Lincoln. I don't know, just seems like small town trash going on out here. That's not too bad. It's really actually, and good job Wildwood, it's actually pretty clean. The only thing it's missing is toilet paper, and that does not surprise me. I couldn't imagine with what I've seen out here, if it's not bolted down, it's getting taken. I'm guessing somebody, whatever, I'm not gonna, there's no toilet paper. Let's do 1.5. I'm actually surprised how clean it was, and it's open, definitely usable. General impression when I opened the door actually wasn't too bad. The only thing it's missing is toilet paper. So we'll do 1.5. You need to restock the toilet paper, Wildwood. Not that I need it, but you need to restock it. The bathroom is actually right here. I'm gonna spin you around. Ready? Zzz. There's the van. So it's literally right here. If you want to camp in this certain pullout, that's where the restroom is. And I do believe, no, I don't believe, I know across the lake at like the main boat dock, there is another one of these pit toilets. The other, I think there's 3 or 4 pullouts that are available for camping. Those did not have a pit toilet at all. Camp at your own risk, right? We're getting back. I do want to, and hey, help me remember, I want to talk about why we don't have Sookie today. Do have my harness off already. Let's set these lenses here real quick. Oh, I just wanted to tell you folks why we don't have Sookie with us today. So my wife and I were noticing, Mrs. Van Camp, we were noticing that, man, lately she has really started to slow down, just kind of needs to lay down, chill out for a while, you know? So we went and looked. She's gonna be 9 this year. She's gonna be 9, God, what did we say, in April, I believe. But she's gonna be 9 years old. She's just kind of getting up there. And I can tell on some of these camps, she doesn't want to sleep in the van. She doesn't want to sleep on the floor in the van. And she doesn't actually want to go in the, I call it the TRUCK. I can't even say it out loud because Navy will hop up. But, so we're just noticing that she's just slowing down quite a bit. Which, I'll be honest for you guys, man, when she goes, that's going to be a bummer. I just want to tell you a little story here real quick about Sookie. So we've had Sookie a long time, 9 years. 5 years ago on Valentine's Day, my mom passed away. God dang, I had the dogs. My mom was in a different town. I had to drive 5 hours to take care of her. She had lung cancer really bad. She smoked since she was like 13. Don't smoke, kids. So in the final stages of passing away, we had brought in we had hospice going for her in her house, and we had brought in one of those hospital beds you can put, and we had it in her living room. We finally got my mom moved into that hospital bed, and actually it was a nice thing. She was peaceful, she was more comfortable, she wanted to be at home, and I was basically doing her home health care, the end there. And god dang it, like her last day, Sookie goes up, and my mom's not doing, I mean, how can you say not doing well? She's not gonna make it. Sookie goes up, and she takes her tennis ball. That's her most prized possession. She goes up, she lays that on my mom's bed. So, just trying to like, hey, you have this, you know, or play with me or something, you know, and dogs know, like when people are getting ready to go, dogs know. I've been on the job a long time, and one of the first things we always ask people, like if they're having chest pains or something, it's like, hey, have your dogs been acting kind of weird around you? Are they like nestling up with you? Has it been kind of, and you can tell a dog knows if you're not feeling good. And Sookie went up, laid that tennis ball right on my mom's bed. It was just crazy. So it all just kind of ties together. Sookie's pretty dang special to us, and you can just tell she's not feeling great. She's not doing, she just needs to kind of rest, and she's an older dog. So backstory to all this, that's why I just have Navy on this camp today. Couldn't be more happy to have Navy, and she needs to get out and do these things. Man, she's got to lose some weight. We're working on her diet. That's why Sookie is not with me today on my camp. We got to keep this moving, right? Next stop is gonna be, I'm gonna not talk to you folks for a little while. Next stop is gonna be dinner. Whew. Folks, had to put on a different jacket. Temperatures dropped just a little bit, and we've had a couple rounds of sprinkles, which is kind of nice, you know. It's all good. It's springtime in the Midwest. We're getting ready for that big weather change. I am getting ready to start a fire. I've got the solo stove. We're gonna use one of these squares, and I'm really noticing, look at the paper that's in there. Yeah, these are definitely like a sawdust thing. So let's see how this works. have some cheese. Dave Safe cheese. Hey, get ready for this. Are you ready? I'm going to reveal dinner tonight. This is what we're doing for dinner. Can you see that? I'm doing some jalapeno pineapple bratwurst for dinner. Thank you again, John and Heather. These better taste good because I have built them up really well. We're going to get these on my cast iron. What do you think? What do you folks think? I think cast iron. I don't know. I do have this grill pan. Should I do the grill pan on the electric or cast iron on the electric? The grill pan's like, nope. We're not doing it. Let's do cast iron, right? I like cooking on cast iron. Holy cow, my head's big in that shot. Here we go. Should I move you back? Let's move you guys back. There we go. That's better, huh? All right, let's do cast iron. Listen to the generator. Oh yeah, you probably could not hear that. How cool is that? That little thing runs so well. I have not used that thing as much as I should. I do like electric heat. I do like electric cooking. Cast iron on the induction cooktop really does work really well. I'm going to throw all these in this pan. We're doing jalapeno pineapple brats. So I was trying to figure out, what do you put on this? You don't put ketchup. I think would kind of ruin it. I can't think of a sauce that would be good to go on this. So I'm just going to do a little bit of cheese, and I have some, hold on, right behind you, here it comes. I have some buns. Navy is absolutely crashed out on the floor. She's done, I think, 3-4 walks today. She usually does 1. So she's tired. As soon as this heats up, I'm going to put the brats in here. All right, let's see how this tastes, right? Look at this. Folks, what do you think? Overcooked a little bit? I don't think so. I think they're all right. Pretty good. Let's see how this goes. You tell me. I didn't know. Like, usually on a brat, I like a stone ground mustard or something along those lines. These are pretty zippy. There's a lot of jalapeno in this. I'm not getting a lot of pineapple, getting a lot of jalapeno. I don't mind it. Tastes great. They have a tomato basil brat. That's probably one of my, oh, that's what we did in Minnesota with Chefin, was tomato basil in a pasta. But just as far as eating a brat, wow. Wow, these are, they're spicy. Good morning, folks. How's everybody doing today? There we go. That's better, huh? How's everybody doing? Good morning. Navy and I here slept absolutely incredible. It was really quiet out here. Didn't hear a thing. I did have my, I have this little sound, what is it, like a noise machine that I usually use. Had this on really low, and man, it's after 8. We really slept in today. We're going to have to get loaded up and get out of here. I will show you outside right now. It is, obviously had some sprinkles, and then it looks like the lake's pretty foggy, like a fog is locked in. As far as heat and comfort in here, holy cow, it was absolutely perfect. I did not run the heat last night at all. I had the buddy heater going when we went to bed. I did just kick the buddy heater on just now. I checked the temperature when we woke up this morning. It was 59 degrees in here. That's absolutely perfect sleeping for me. And for Navy, evidently. She hasn't bugged me at all. She's been locked in. She's tired. She did a lot yesterday. Usually they get a pretty good nap during the day, you know, and when we're out camping, she's up and moving. So she slept good, and she's still tired. Kind of crazy. We're gonna get up, get our day started. I'm a toss up on making coffee. I really want some coffee, bad. I don't know if it's just if we should just load up and go get some real quick. Valparaiso is not far with a couple of gas stations actually, so I might just scoot on over there and get a cup of joe. I do need to brush my teeth and pick up a couple things, so let me show you folks outside here real quick, and we'll get this day started, right? Let's make this a great day. Wow, just an absolutely beautiful morning. Navy, what do you think, girlfriend? Is it a beautiful morning? Huh? Did we have a good camp? Huh? Did we have a good camp? I think so. I'm glad you jumped up here. Huh? I think Navy slept pretty well. She usually jumps up in bed with me, and she didn't last night at all. She stayed down on the floor and just slept really, really hard. Picked her up this morning and threw her up here before started getting ready. Nice morning, man. The wind's down and the temperature is not bad at all. This feels really good, actually. We are supposed to see a huge weather change this afternoon here in the Midwest. We're gonna pack up, get headed towards home. We got stuff to do, right? Right? We got stuff to do. My goodness, folks, it is so nice out here this morning. Just loving every second of this. I can't get Navy to go outside yet. We're just getting some stuff picked up here. Man, as far as weather and camping, this can't be beat. Yeah, we are in a good spot here. Wow. Always nice to me to have a little water nearby, you know. Can't tell, it sounded like there was a car coming in. It's hard to tell, there's kind of a county road over there, so then you'll hear gravel, and then I can't tell if it's on this road that drops into us or somebody heading someplace else. Oh yeah, man. Good place to be. Yeah, this was a good spot, and it was really quiet. I'm sure on the weekends, I'm guessing it gets pretty busy in here. But man, during the week, I had, I don't know, 3 or 4, so I got hair in my face. I had 3 or 4 people like pull in. Everybody was really respectful, which I appreciated. As soon as they saw somebody was camping here, they would just loop and head right back out. A lot of folks in that don't know camping and don't know camping etiquette would like park right next to you, you know, or whatever, get out with their dog. But everything was really, really nice. So, like I said, I just got a couple more things. Navy is doing her her morning sniff, and we're gonna get the van picked up and get out of here. Man, 2 thumbs up. Would highly recommend Wildwood Lake. This was a really good spot. We're getting this camping thing figured out, you and I. All right, I got to get a couple more things done here, and I do want to get on the road. I want to go get some coffee. So we got our coffee. We are here in Valparaiso, Nebraska. Keenan, I haven't forgot, man. I don't know if you still watch or not. I still have your mug. One of the first things I was ever sent by a subscriber, Keenan sent me this, man, how cool is this Yeti mug? I still use the crap out of it, man. Thank you so much. Hopefully you see this, and cheers. This coffee's to you, man. Like I said, we're gonna wrap this one up. We're in Valparaiso. Navy is ready to go home and see her sister. I'm ready to go home. We gotta get ready. There's supposed to be a pretty good storm coming in. Boy, that coffee's horrible. It's not too bad, but it's not great either. Here in Valparaiso, and I'll just turn this around and show you. So there's a convenience store there, and there's a convenience store there. And you have to pick. I probably should have picked the one across the street. Coffee wasn't very good, and man, I think she hit me for it was like $2.50 for that. So it just seemed kind of expensive. Sorry folks, I'm backing up. Everybody take care. Have a great week. Thank you so much for being here. We have such a great community. All right, everybody have a great week. Stay safe. I salute you all. Thank you so much.